Hi, you guys. So the Super Bowl is this Sunday. It's gonna be in my hometown. I got the matching hat. I got a long sleeve in the closet. My work hooked it up. Anyways, so I wanted to talk to you guys about piercings and my fail nose piercing. So I was in high school and I was trying to find myself. I didn't have many friends, so I turned to the Scene Kids. That's the group that I hung out with. I I just wanted friends, so I just talked to them, and they were very into piercings and Hot Topic and like all that stuff. So I wanted to be like them. I wore eyeliner. I had those tight pants. I was just very much into that. I started listening to like scene music and painting my nails black. So yeah, I wanted to get piercings like them, and there was a girl, her name was Rose. She was known as the school piercer. She was like one of my friends that I hung out with. It was Rose, Elena, Megan, and Jake. So, yeah. Um, I went to her to get my lip pierced first. Well, I first started with my ears, but I that was another friend who did that. And I also pierced my ears myself. Like I didn't play. I just took the back of the earring and just shoved it in my ear. But anyways, she did my lip first, I think. Or actually, I ended up getting that professionally done, my lip. Um, so that was my first face piercing. Then I had my belly pierced, and my friend actually convinced me. She's all like, I think you would get your belly pierced or something like that. So I was all like, heck yeah, I'm gonna get that pierced. So I did it and I actually liked it, so I just kept it, and to this day I still have it. So yeah, I had my lip and then my belly, and then I got my septum pierced straight through. But I think this was before that piercing. I don't know. But I went to Rose and I was like, hey, Rose, I want to get my nose pierced on the side. So we went on lunch and we went to a gas station. And it was like a very busy type of environment where the school was. There was a gas station, there was these food places. So there was always like cars coming and stuff. So the place that we went to, it wasn't very private. It was very public. So I was just getting prepared to get pierced. So we sat near a little curb or something, somewhere where there was like trees and stuff, where it wasn't so out in the open, but it still was. And she pulls out this needle. So I'm getting prepared. I have my glasses off. And she starts to go through, and it's so thick. Like my nose is kind of big, and just the skin there is just very thick. Like if you pinch this part, it's a lot of skin. So she just kept pushing and it just would not easily go through. She had to just keep on stabbing me in the face. So I had to take breaks because it was just so painful, you guys. I honestly think she might have hit a vein, but she was just stabbing my face. And I was just like, let me take a break, let me take a break. So we would take a break, and then she would keep going, and then we would stop and just go. And then I just gave up. I was like, you know what, I can't do this. And also, we were running out of time because the bell was gonna ring to go back to class. So I was just like, you know what? I don't even want this anymore. So right when she took that needle out, blood just gushing out of my nose, dripping down my mouth. It was so much blood, you guys. It looked like I was punched in the face several times. Like, I've never seen that much blood on me in my life. And it was just very scary. But I was so relieved after that needle was out. I didn't even care about the blood because I was just so much in pain before. But now that the needle was out, I was like, oh, finally. So, right after that, the bell rung and we headed back to class. And I had to cross the street in front of all these cars. And there's a guy at the gas station. He was like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine, with just like blood on my face. Oh, I'm fine. And like the blood, it was just dried up on my face. So I walked to class and like the cars were just like looking at me like, what the hell happened to this guy? So I made it back to class. I sat in my seat or something. And I asked the teacher, I was like, hey, can I go to the bathroom to wash my face? With all the blood. And he was like, yeah, yeah. So, right when I'm going to the bathroom, the security guy, he was like, Will, what happened? And I was just like, nothing. He was like, what happened? Like, really trying to get the scoop. And I didn't want to, like, snitch on my friend who just pierced me and stuff. So like someone told him, oh, he tried to pierce his nose. And like he was like, oh, you can't be doing that and da 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 da. But you guys, if I was smart about that, I had that picture because like I was stupid. After she took the needle out, there was so much blood. I was like, take a picture, take a picture. Because I wanted to see for myself. Y'all, I could have used that picture. I could have sued Rose and I could have got some money. She would have been to jail. But you know what? I didn't want to snitch because when you snitch, you get stitches. I'm just kidding. But people would hella hate you. I've been through that. So I just, and she was my friend, so I didn't tell. But, a smart person would have cashed in on that. Been like, oh, she was piercing minors and but yeah, don't snitch, kids. So yeah, that was my story of how I tried to get my nose pierced and it was a fail. And stay tuned for pictures at the end. Here you go. Bye.